Jim, how about at Fortinet? What are your top two priorities there for the next year and change?
So, Luke, I think everyone on this panel would agree that cybersecurity is never going to be perfect. We're never going to attain that state of perfect protection. So the big priority in working with our federal partners is now increasingly on response. It's saying we've got to recognize we're going to get hit. So in deference to the fact that we've got two armed services on here, the response needs to be both tactical, operational, and strategic. I need to be able to automate what happens when the device itself gets hit. I need to be able to automate. I need to have playbooks of how the people in the security operations center are going to respond. And then to elevate it strategically, I need to figure out how to federate that. And to build on what Chris said, to do that kind of automation and integration, there's a technology piece that is heavily dependent on artificial intelligence and machine learning. And I'll be a little bit contrarian. I think differentially, we have gotten better at doing that. In certain parts of it, like sandboxing technology to discover malicious activity, we've gotten pretty good. I mean, look at a company like Fortinet. We see 100 billion pieces of data a day. We use all three modes of AI on it, the structured, the unstructured, go figure out what you're doing, and then the reinforcement learning. So it's gotten pretty good. But finding things in a minute or two is no longer good enough when you're talking about ransomware, something that gets in, moves laterally, starts encrypting right away. You need the ability tactically to say, I can give you behavioral analytics at the endpoint that are sophisticated enough to say, whoa, this doesn't match a signature, but this is something that looks like ransomware. It's behaving, it's doing something that is characteristic of something that I want to stop in real time. And then figuring out how to offload the fact that our analysts in the SOC are drowning in data. I mean, we're really problem and solution focused people in this field. The problem is that means for our enterprises, we've got 30 to 80 cybersecurity solutions that the poor SOC analyst is trying to manage. You need to offload that. And the technology has gotten good enough with AI and ML to do the grunt work, to automate the simple stuff and let our humans focus on the things that really require their skill and judgment. So really, Luke, it's about enabling better response, both tactically all the way up to strategically, and saying shared situational awareness and the ability to automate as much of the ability to respond when something bad is happening in real time as we can.